Hi everyone, I am Shubham and I am the founder of Questera and Greta. And I wanted to just create like a basic video where we can talk through what all you can do with Greta, explaining a little bit more stuff. So I'll start with basics. This is how the website looks like, but let's take a step back and just explore a little bit here. From that, we will go into explaining a little bit more about what basics look like. So let's do it. So here you come on the landing page. You'll see there are a bunch of options like templates, where you can see the different kinds of templates, and these are the templates that are created by us. So you can just explore the different types of things that people can do, admin dashboards, things like that. But then you'll see another one is like Learning Hub, where in this Learning Hub we have created a bunch of articles like why we are building Greta, what do you need to do, how do you navigate through Greta, these different sections, how do you create a website. Like there's a lot of stuff that you should, I think, read a little bit more about before jumping on. Who do I contact? You can obviously chat with Help Hub, submit feedback, but always you can reach out to me directly using shubham@questera.ai, and you can see those email points here as well. But let's just jump on to a little bit of why we are building Greta. Greta is a part of a larger ecosystem where it's one of the agents in Questera. The goal is that I want to enable people to be able to build something, launch something, and grow with it all within one platform. So let's say you launched your SaaS app and you want to see the user data analytics, reporting dashboard, you want to have email in the future, you want to have customer success chatbot, onboarding, all of that through one ecosystem of Questera. Yes, it could be different offerings, but it's all connected for easy usage. The way to get started is very simple. You come here and you tell it as specific as you want to be. Hey, I'm trying to create, a personal CRM, or I'm trying to create XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And we'll dig deeper later into it. But right now, I wanted to explain a little bit more about the basic architecture. And if you go into our integrations as well, you'll see that. So another few things to note here is that we have a Discord community here that you can click on and you can join our Discord. There are already around 300-400 members active there. We have a refer and earn program as well, through which you can invite people and get some free credits. You can see the credit usage here. Every time you create a new website, you get 30 credits. For each edit after that you it uses 10 credits. You'll see this here as well, through which you can complete some steps, which also has joined Discord and some of the initial steps that we want you to complete, and you can claim free credits with it as well. You can also technically import from GitHub, and it'll see different repositories and you can import those, and then Greta will try to make changes into that repository in a way where you can understand, where Greta can understand technically, where Greta can understand and show you the preview. So sometimes you'll see that happening as well by Greta. If you go into settings, you'll see a few integrations, Superbase, GitHub, then there's another one, Netlify, and I'll definitely walk through more of that. And then you can see a bunch of pricing, and you can buy extra credits, which are one-time never expiring credits from here as well. But that's pretty much it. In this particular project, for example, I created an AppSumo CRM analytics system. The other day I was talking to the CEO of AppSumo, and she wanted to create something like this. I just was on the call chatting with her and I created this out. So you can click on here, you can make it full screen, see what you have rendered, you can see the code. Right now you can't edit it, but in future you will be able to. You'll see Superbase here, you'll see GitHub here, you'll see Netlify connection here, which is all the part of what Greta can do. And let me explain a little bit of what these three integrations mean. So basically, this is what Greta system looks like, and I'll dig deeper into it a little bit more. I was trying to use this whiteboard behind me to be able to explain it to you, but when I was trying to do it, I couldn't properly record what is in whiteboard, so I took screenshots and I added here. So if we scroll down, I'll quickly show you. I've taken more pics here. So the first one is database, right? And I think this is the most important thing which you need to understand here is that whenever you create anything, let's say you're creating a form or you want to save some sort of data when people are coming onto your website, or you want to save anything, you need a database. The database stores the data in forms of tables. And table is, you can think of tables as just normal Google Sheet, right? And then you have Google Sheet. Let's say this one, in this example, I've added person table where you store their name, first name, email, maybe more details. Another table could be address table, which could be linked with this person table as well. You don't have to understand so much deep into these tables and stuff like that, because Greta takes care of table creation and connection between the front end and the back end. But you need to understand that if your app needs a database, if it needs to store data, it needs Supabase, which is basically, if you go to supabase.com here, this is open source as well, and they also have a good free tier which you can use. So you go ahead and basically create your account here and create an organization and create a project which you can come back into Greta, and you can link a project here. So for example, if I created a Supabase organization and a project, it will show up here, and then I connect it here. Every single chat should be connected to a project if you want to use Supabase. The next integration in line is Netlify. So for example, let's say I built something, I built this, right? And I want to share it with people. So this URL that you see, it's like deployed on internet using a solution called Netlify. And we have, you can go create account and do stuff there. But the reason why we use Netlify is that Netlify takes care of all the deployment, and we can take this URL to share with people. We also have for tier 2 and above, for some of the plans, higher plans, we have a connect domain button where you can actually claim this domain on your own Netlify, and from there you can put in any custom domain that you want to. So that's what Netlify does. The third integration that you will see very common is GitHub integration. So before we move on to that, what I have explained here is that let's say you're creating a website. In the first version, you have a title and a subtitle. Then you have title, subtitle, and a button. Then you have title, subtitle, button, and an image. So these are multiple versions that you create, let's say by chatting with Greta. And we have a versioning system where you can go to any previous version just by clicking on this, right? And I'm not going to roll back. But at the end of the day, you can use GitHub, which is the most used code versioning system. You can create a repository there. You can learn more about what GitHub is, what Netlify is, what Supabase is, but just wanted to give a quick overview of what the current system kind of looks like, and this is how it looks like more or less right now. And then we'll add more and more integrations in the future, but at least you have a basic understanding of what the system looks like. Now, if you see here, you'll see a lot of your chats coming on the left hand side. You have your settings, credits. This is the place where you can chat, you can upload a file, upload a document, whatever you want to do, and start asking for the right set of things that you want it to build for you. If you want to delete the project, here you can click and delete the project. Here you can edit the name, whatever you want to do. So there are many more features that are coming in slowly and gradually as well, but this is basically an overview of what you can enable. We will be sharing a roadmap as well which includes a lot of new things. I vibe coded it myself, and then these are a bunch of features, and we are adding new every day. This is how you will see it, and the top features for us is definitely being able to support agent mode or guard mode, which is optimized for more handling, and a bunch of other stuff that is coming in. And this we'll add here as well, so you'll see it right here. So this is basics of Greta platform. Hopefully you have a good understanding of what Greta is able to do, what it is able to create. You can go ahead and try it out. If you have any questions, you can use the chat bot here, you can use the feedback here, you can use a Discord, or you can just email me directly and the team directly. My email is shubham@questera.ai. Thank you, and have fun building. One of the most important requests that I have from everyone is that we are early, and we are looking for early believers. And this is a long-term game. So I just want to make sure that we work together to make this the best platform out there. And that's where I need your help. Thank you.